I operated my photo booth at Kingdom of Loudstone's Cryptids and Creatures event this last weekend, and it was great. So why don't you join me while I build the set? So the event was cryptids themed, and I wanted to build a set that specifically reflected the event, but I didn't want it to be just like the woods. That was my first thought, was like, where do cryptids live? Cryptids live in the woods. It should be the woods. That was a bad idea. This was my second idea, which was a boudoir for the cryptids' biggest fans, which is a much better idea. It's more unhinged, but I like it better. But I really like the idea, especially when you're taking photos specifically of people's outfits for like a boudoir, dressing room, green room space that's like a little bit more of an intimate space for the set decoration. I really like a lot of depth and texture to my sets, so I did 2 different backdrop stands with 3 different sets of curtains to just give a lot of that depth. And don't worry, I take care of that gap in my shears. It drives me nuts all night, but I do take care of it. And then I just came in and started layering up fabrics and set decorations. I had Janie putting together this screen, which was kind of the anchor point for this whole thing, which was a 4-panel screen that I painted a forest scene on and then a whole bunch of cryptids in that forest to kind of pull everything together. The props are probably the most important thing that I bring because they're really great for folks who aren't posing a lot. They're not used to having their picture taken. Gives you something to do with your hands that isn't like too overwhelming, which is of course unnecessary when you're photographing a storm wing who has wings of her own.